Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be playing Vayne top, and I'm going to be abusing a melee champion, as is typical with Vayne. So with today's build, we're going to be going Hail Blades with a, I was kind of hoping he went onto me there. That way I can bait him into taking some minion aggro on top of my poke, but I'm a sub word. But anyways, I'm going to be going with Hail Blades build, and then we're actually going to be going for a Duskblade setup. That way we can stay invisible while getting, when we look for multi-kills later on in the game once we scale up. And the reason I'm playing Vayne is Vayne has appeared again as one of the top solo queue picks. It's been picked pretty often in my high-low games last week or so. And I'm going to kind of try her out with the Duskblade setup and see exactly like what about her is like really enticing for people picking her. If I had to guess, it's just because there are so many of these super tanky like high resist champs that you just want to have a Vayne versus. But then if you go something like Duskblade on top of that, like you still have the true damage to take out the tanks, but then you also can take out the squishy range champions too, like say the Jin, the Senna, things like that. Whoops, misclick. I think that's worth over getting a CS. So I missed I think I missed 7 CS so far. I'm gonna go W max. Or at least 2 points into W. Just because I do have Hail Blades, I'm gonna be getting the Hail Blades proc off pretty often. And I'm gonna hold the wave right here. So he still has a potion. He's just trying to sustain with his passive right now. Him doing push-ups over there is about all he could do. Because I am playing Vayne. So I get that kind of trade, we're good to go.
The Sentinels think too much. It's simple. See a fiend, kill a fiend.
Okay, so their jungle is Viego, so all I have to do is E Garen away and run away from Viego if he comes.
Any other Sentinels around?
Let me use potion.
Good. I can have some fun.
Just so he can't like flash in and burst me. And I think we'll max Q from here. Just since we're going to a very high AD setup with Duskblade, I think having the 2 points in W early is enough just to get a little bit extra true damage, especially with Garen getting a lot of armor from his W passive. So last minion wave, he sat back and didn't get any of the minions. This minion wave, he went for minions. I made sure to punish him as much as possible. Biggest thing about Vayne is trying to get like as much CS as possible, while also preventing the other person from being able to walk up. So the thing I see a lot of Vayne players make the mistake of is missing too many minions, because like you can punish and abuse the other laner so hard. But Vayne still needs gold for her items too. So the wave shoving back towards me is a good spot.
Enemies I outmaneuver. Friends I tolerate. Brace yourself.
Oh man, he's too fast. I was hoping with the extra move speed from my ulti that I'd be able to run him down, but
me a better hunter.
hey, that's worth. That is 100% worth. Look at this wave. It is shoving back towards me, and he used flash and I didn't. So for that right there, that's 100% worth. He's missing so many more minions, and he's gonna have to TP and I don't. Actually, I think I'll TP. So TP just so I can absorb as many minions as possible. So I don't miss absolutely anything. And maybe I can prevent him from shoving in all the way.
Just give me a bolt and tell me where to aim.
Okay, got a lot of damage on him. He went Zerkers, which is pretty common for Garen. You could go Tabbies as Garen into the Vayne matchup, but your best chance as Garen versus Vayne is to try to like do what that Garen did there and just flash in and try to burst with Q into ulti. But overall, even though we like traded kills, it ends up being so much more worth for me just because my wave was already in a good spot.
The stone is an extension of my will.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, J4 got cut up there. It's all good. I'm slow pushing into Garen, so it's going to be a big wave coming in by the time this stacks up. And this is typically how you want to approach. When you're playing Vayne top, you want to stack big waves like this. So they're in range for your auto attacks for you to harass them while they're CSing as long as possible. And this way too, like as you're pushing in the wave, you won't be harassed. Like you can't get really traded on because you have too many minions for them to trade in on you. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. Wait, he actually just, like, oh man, he just took a bad path and just insta-died. Oh my gosh. And that's exactly what Vayne can do. That could just, so not only am I like able to play from range and can kite super hard, but I basically one-shotted the Garen there with like 2 rotations of my abilities. Yeah, tons of counterplay here. Let's see, we're pretty close to Duskblade. I'm just gonna stay one more wave. He does not have flash, and he doesn't have ulti. So I will have to watch out for Viego, but if anything, I can flash away from Viego, because getting Duskblade here would help out a lot.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm going back to him on Duskblade. I think trying to dive Garen with me being so low is not going to help. Wow, this guy has 29 CS. I have literally 50 CS advantage in 9 minutes.
Not while I'm breathing.
So he went and roamed and helped kill J4 in their jungle. But as far as like his own farm, he hadn't been able to farm anything. So Duskblade, not only is it going to add in a little bit extra damage and give me the invisibility when I get killed in team fight, but as far as in lane phase, when I get my first shot on him, the Garen's going to be slowed down, so help me get the rest of my damage off. Like when I get the damage here. Now he does have his Q. Wait, can I just kill him? Wait. Wait, how broken is that? Wait, what?
An enemy has been slain.
Next time, choose the right side.
I just did so much damage.
Doesn't matter. Got it.
Like, I could have ulted immediately, and I didn't even know. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I could just ult it right from the get-go, and I could just straight up kill him. Like, Duskblade just adds in so much damage with her Q. 124 bonus damage on a 1.67 second cooldown. That's pretty nice. I guess with this setup too, I do have ability haste, which you usually don't see Vayne with ability haste. I'm up against the wall, and you see how I'm getting the auto attack off instantly? Because you're up against the wall, you don't get the animation. Use this thing again. Oh, I wanted to auto attack E into the turret, and that would have killed, but just barely missed it. Well, I'm out of mana, so I'll probably just shove this in back. Actually, he's going to be too low for standard turret. I'll have my Hellblades proc up.
But it's not just me fighting.
So I think I'll just take turret. I'm going to make sure all the minions die. And I'm going to drag this wave into the bush. That way it freezes.
I don't need another weapon from HQ, but it would be fun. I've
There it is.
always hunted evil.
An ally has been slain.
So let me go Zerkers, and like honestly, SM Cheever isn't too bad. Let's do it. So SM Cheever with this kind of setup with Q max on Vayne with Duskblade can actually get a ton of damage. Don't have TP. This would be such a good TP. Look at all those squishies. And they used all their cooldowns too.
We can defeat him.
Okay, Garen, you must have learned from the first time I did this to you.
Enemy killing spree.
I think I just run it down, right? I don't even have to ulti because I have G4 coming out.
Rampage.
I baited his flash.
My work's not done. It's never done.
So in order for his Garen to get farm, he has to overextend so much that he just basically instantly dies.
A chance to wipe out.
He still
a
need
great
help
evil.
too. I think G4 is just trying to pick up a free kill, I'm not gonna lie.
Grace unexpected. Allies.
Yeah, I'll pick up a free kill.
I'm better than you, Vayne. Cry more
Oh my god, she turned.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
Man, she turned last second even though I was invisible. That was unlucky. Maybe she heard the sound of my ulti or something.
Just as cold and deadly in my hand as Cerberus.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Be nice to see the base again. Even nicer to see all those weapons. Not
Do they have a
enjoying the
ward on
end of
me
the war,
here?
but at least I know what to do.
Alright. I don't want to be a part of whatever was about to happen to me there.
Less gold, more gear.
alright, I'm gonna have Heston
Stalking
Cheever here.
prey is less effective.
Yeah, we're gonna go for like a one-shot Vayne build.
I won't shy from darkness.
Like,
when
SM Cheever
there's
is
evil
so
to
good for
fight.
that just because it adds in so much extra damage. Plus, it helps keep my mana pool up. If you notice, like, my mana pool is getting, like, pretty low. Like, towards the end of fights, especially when my ultimate extends.
Glaring righteousness.
Garen's pushing top. I'm just gonna walk in. Oh my gosh, that Seraphine damage. Don't even know what just hit me. I just got zapped, I think.
Prepare for the horrors to get
Just get
big.
back up.
Could
I
have
think
done
I got
without
exhausted
so
there.
many of them.
Which, maybe not be able to get a double kill there. Rip. But you can see that damage is pretty nuts. I'm gonna wait for a quick look. And I'm just gonna head bottom.
The Sentinels think too much.
So I'm gonna split bottom until
See
Dragon's
a
up.
fiend, kill a fiend.
So it's suggesting I'm going to Vori, but I'm actually going to go into Collector. Just so I can add in some more lethality for the squishies on their team, while also getting a little bit more crit. Because I do want to go into Infinity Edge here.
Been training for this my whole life, though I didn't expect the mopey guy with the Shadow Army.
I'm going to pretend like I'm scared, but I think I'm about to go kill them.
Brace yourself.
Go.
Fight
Well,
wickedness
I mean, if he
or
insta flashes,
die.
that's fine.
Double kill.
Nice. Hellblades came back up just to kill the center there at the
You
end.
deserved it.
I was an unlucky Jin W. I think he was wanting to move back, and then he wanted to CC him at the same time, and he just like misclicked. 698 damage on that Q.
An ally has been slain.
So when my Q damage crits, it does so much damage. D-Force is speedy. I wonder if he's getting pissed I'm taking building camps. So you can do this at any wall with Vayne's Q.
Has destroyed a turret.
Rip. The frickin' glacial caught me out. Let's so let's go collector. We need 2400. We're almost there. So that was her ultimate. So I'm down for dragon, but I do have TP. I think I should fight that. Kill his ulti. Rip. Closest spot I can TP is here.
Has been slain.
Nice, good damage. So that 261 that you saw there, that was the damage after I burped her. Alright, so let's go collector. And the kills can be nice for later, just so I can have that ultimate. Help out. That cooldown on Q is just nothing. I've got 45 ability haste to set up. That's a Garen, by the way, that I just half health without even proccing my passive. That was just 2 autos. Oh man! Guy got clapped.
We all have our problems, but yours was to you. The fate of all who embraced us.
An enemy has been
Nice.
slain.
Bolt and tell me where to aim.
Yeah, we probably should back. Something that's really nice too, if you have a Sheen proc or a Spellblade proc like Essence Reaver, you can auto attack and then Q, and then that auto attack that you send out will have the Essence Reaver proc applied to it. So if you want it to like auto attack them but then Q away, you can still get the extra damage that way. Alright, now we're gonna go Infinity Edge, and this should add in a bunch of extra AD, plus it'll give me the bonus crit damage from Infinity Edge. And I'll have 60% crit because of Essence Reaver, I have Collector, and then the Infinity Edge will be the last 20%. That will unlock the extra crit damage.
Hunting down corruption.
Actually, I will take Red. So I did take Ravenous Hunter, just because Ravenous Hunter can proc from my true damage I deal.
The stone is an extension of
But red buff healing on top of that is always good. 1010 damage right there on that Q crit. So my Q is adding an extra 260 damage. I need to get blue trinket.
I still hunt monsters, but now I prioritize.
The 6 messed
Your
up.
turret has been destroyed.
Judgment's coming.
2 autoed.
Monsters never win. Silver the stone.
The enemy has been slain.
Buried before
An enemy has been slain.
my collector proc there.
Choose the right side.
But yeah, you see how we're just permanently invisible too with the Duskblade? So like on top of us going invisible with our tumble, we're also going invisible with the frickin' Duskblade. So like we roll forward with our Q, with our ult on, we're invisible. We auto, then we go invisible again, and then while we're invisible, we can extend the invisibility with another Q while our final hour, the ultimate's on. And it just stacks so you can be invisible longer than causes. I got Vintage, so we're gonna do tons more damage now.
Who has a new fate? Or maybe that's my responsibilities.
Okay, we got Dragon coming out. I think that's a free objective. Oh, my TP isn't up for 5 seconds. No!
Has been slain.
Yeah, if he had that BF sword beforehand, he would have one-shot 2 of them.
Which weapon is a tactical?
What?
My work's not done.
I just one-shot him with a single auto attack. Okay, I'm just... I just one out of them all.
You deserve
That Infinity Edge, though.
darkness won't.
So, yeah, Vayne's ultimate adds in extra AD on top of that. So, yeah, my Q just smacks. That just ends the game right there, I'm pretty sure. Think I'm good? Oh! Almost got one-shotted. Get me out! Okay, can I... Oh! Can. One-shotted. How much that work? Oh my gosh, that was fun. I just one-shotted 3 people in a row, 1 auto, 1 kill. I love that Vayne build. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful day.